Welcome to Monday Night DVT Talks on Thursday. I'm Michael Cole, and this is John Bradshaw, Andy,
Michael
Cole.
Michael Cole. Also, Sean's here.
Sean's here as well. With our host, Sean the King Lawler. Let's talk about these toys, man.
Hi guys, how are you? How's everyone's week?
Episode 15.
We're a day late, but never a dollar short because we get paid. What's up?
Ooh. We got the checks over there. If you want to see
Yeah, they
them.
came in through
Today
the
is
door.
their payday, is what they're saying.
It's not mine. Mine's tomorrow because I've accepted the fact that I live in 2016 and direct deposit is a thing.
If I want to get paid a day early, I'll get paid a day early at Sean's expense.
But yeah, we got lots of toys to talk about. Not a lot going on in the news this week, so we're gonna talk about toys and maybe play a game.
It's a dry season, man.
And yeah,
Summer blockbuster's over. Fall season hasn't started. We're in that weird purgatory stage where nothing's happening.
How
in
dare
the
we don't
entertainment
have
world.
a movie coming out this week.
Right?
Or
Right.
next week.
Superhero movies once a week. That's a rule.
This is around the time that movies like Alvin and the Chipmunks should come out and not compete with
Is
Star
that
Wars.
the superhero Alvin? or-
Alvin and the Chipmunks 2. Alvin Harder. I'm looking forward to that one.
No.
Chipmunk Harder, maybe. But
The
yeah, we got lots of good
ship.
stuff. I think Sean should start us out by talking about this absolutely gorgeous car.
You had that when you were a kid, didn't you?
No, I did not. So we rarely get any girls' toys in that
Movie,
often, but
Silver
this is
Surfers.
Jim and the Holograms. It's made by Hasbro, and actually has the two figures inside of it, and I believe her earrings still light up, and the car radio still works. So
Is it an actual like AM/FM radio?
yes, it is.
That's
built into the
amazing.
car.
This
So-
just shot up in my like want list. That's really cool.
As cool as it is, it's kind of
Built
it'd be
in.
kind of weird
Oh, it's
listening to today's
FM.
music in that.
Who listens to AM? Come on.
Yeah.
So,
There ain't no old men playing with this.
It's pretty cool. It's in stock now. Like I said, we don't get into too many girls' toys, and when we do, they usually fly off the shelf pretty quick. So
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, and with the hype following that Jim and the Holograms movie
I
that
know.
everyone
I mean,
loved.
You've been watching that on Netflix all the time. So then we got this bag from AFA. This is the Italian Palatoy 4-pack, which is really hard to find. We got two of these back from being graded from AFA. That's what the back of the blister pack looks like.
I think I had one of those when I was a kid.
No, you didn't.
I did have some of these when I was younger, because I collected foreign figures. So
And they got a lot rarer. Sean got rid of them, and that's when they started gaining up in value.
that's right.
The only
Yeah.
Italian things I had when I was a kid was SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
So
Oh, they have the Super Shredder Chef Boyardee. So where's that figure at? Did you eat him?
I think a notable mention for Sean, that one that isn't in the table, but it's with us in spirits, is the full case of tomahawks.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Sean
forgot
sent
the
that.
Vinyl Cape Jawa.
Oh yeah, and we got a
I didn't
vinyl.
have my coffee
No,
this
big,
morning,
no big
so-
deal. Just Vinyl Cape Jawa.
Do you want to go grab it? Show it off? We can talk while you're looking for it.
It's on the website.
Okay.
Pull it up. Maybe put it in your cart.
Vinyl Jawa.
Yeah. Nice
Put it in
plug.
your cart
Nice
while you're at
plug.
it.
Hey, well, what would you like to talk about first, sir?
How many things you got on the table? 2, 4,
Not
6,
enough.
8,
More?
9.
Yeah. Not enough.
I'd like to talk about this. My morning pick me up.
The vintage McDonald's soda.
It's a drink from the '80s. Yeah, it's a Pepsi Crystal.
I can't find that at the store.
You know.
I think he's
I'm
lying because that's just normal Pepsi.
No,
Oh.
but still, it's out.
It is
shouldn't
out.
be as hard to find as the
Ecto One.
Ecto 1, which is,
Jeez.
in my case, horrible.
Isn't Crystal Pepsi just clear Pepsi?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
a lot of corn syrup.
I like corn.
It's like when
Right, I think it's only like a bottle, so you open it up,
Yeah.
you take a swig, and you just pour it out. It's just
it's a sip.
to my toy homies.
No.
From McFly.
Blah, blah, blah.
I guess I'll start off with these Dragon Ball Z figures. A lot of people actually seem to like them. I won't collect them, but I do very much miss them when I was a kid.
Who's this guy's name?
Great Saiyaman.
Great. So it's actually Gohan, right?
Yep, it's actually Gohan. That's just him having a superhero alias.
Everyone's favorite.
Goku. And then Vegeta. I think that's
Is
just
that like you when you wear a hat? You're different, Henry.
Fajita.
Sean's like, Henry's nicer when he has a hat on.
It caps all the rage.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I was a fan of those. I'm a little envious that those actually come with the Dragon Balls and the $50 don't. The $50 ones don't
Yeah.
come with anything at all.
I was going through them when I first saw them, and I was like,
Mhm.
which ones would I have to buy
to get a full
the
set.
7 Dragon Balls?
Oh, it's 7, so you only get 3, and then another 3, and then somebody has 1.
Yeah.
But those are cool. I definitely see a lot of people buy them, and we've already sold half of the ones we got in last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have them at a really good price, $7 each.
Yeah, that's cheap. I mean, I see some of these at toy shows for like 20 and $30.
I think almost all of this, with the exception of the Contra figures, came in Saturday. But everything else I have up here.
Mhm.
So we had in some other older Predators come in. So this guy's actually pretty cool.
The Nightshade, right?
Nightstorm, yeah, he's
Nightstorm.
really cool. They really should have packaged him with the helmet on because it looks so much cooler with
It does
with
look
that
cool.
mask.
It's like a big Egyptian beetle
Mhm.
aesthetic. It's really cool. That was the first one I remember. I was excited when that came out because that was the first one they made with the removable mask.
And it's funny because he's
So-
actually, I think he's just a repaint, or at least the face and the mask are, of the green
Who
one.
would have thought NECA Predator, just like Hot Toys Iron Man, could be similar to all the previous ones?
Naysayers would have thought that, Sean.
Well,
Oh, okay.
let's talk about these that definitely aren't repaints then. These Kratos from earlier NECA figure line.
Kratos,
The Player One line. So yeah, these are really cool. Definitely like these because of the accessories. I mean, I would definitely choose the Ultimate Kratos over this one
I
any
started to
day.
say
But
there was a time when I would have dropped a couple $100 to buy the whole set when they
yeah.
came in.
Oh, these are a hot commodity.
But now with that new Ultimate Kratos out, he's got such better articulation.
Mhm.
And I was looking at him, I was like, man, I want the one with the Medusa head, but I literally just want the Medusa head. So
Well, there was the one. It's already gone sold, but there's the one with the flame whips that you have.
Yeah.
And I really would have loved to have that.
mhm. Only thing with that, I almost rebought it because those whips are so fragile.
Yeah.
Like mine have broken and been re-glued so many times.
Mhm.
So I almost rebought it just for that
But if
reason.
you leave it in the package, they're not fragile.
But then you can't see the cool whipping action.
The cool whipping. Cool
You
whip.
can't cool whip.
Um,
Great on strawberries.
Definitely do. Like, I am tempted to get this black one because they haven't. I don't know if they're gonna ever update them, but in the meantime, man, it's not a bad one. Same with this one right here.
Yeah, I've got that one too.
Is this the beginning of God of War 2, or is it
Mhm.
just the
That's
end?
That's
of
the
one?
beginning of 2 when he's.
That sword is so cool, man.
Mhm.
And then the facial expression, and he still comes with the 2 blades. He's got the top parts to them, I believe. These things are awesome, man. And then I would say, I guess, more of an original NECA figure is the Contra 2 pack, which I personally think the box should have been a little bit bigger because they look like they're fighting for some shoulder space there.
I'm surprised they
They're
did.
bros.
I'm really surprised they didn't release them separately. You know
Really?
what I mean? But then again, like from I follow the Randy guy
Mhm.
on Twitter.
The man, Randy
Yeah.
the man.
Randy the man, and he's just been talking about how it's just been a chore getting these toys
Yeah, with
released.
Konami. Well, it's just Konami's just been a pain, right?
Mm-hmm. And apparently he said like there's like almost no chance that Castlevania figure they made will ever see
Yeah,
the light of
that's
day.
what my buddy Adam was telling me on Saturday. That there's just he doesn't want to deal with Konami again. So there goes. Any hopes of a new Metal Gear toy too,
Yeah,
which is a bummer.
Yeah, that stinks.
That would have been cool, but well, there's always the Figma. But these here are really cool, man, and do a really good job of portraying them as they were in the video game, and
Mm-hmm.
come with some cool accessories. And that I think is a bonus. I'm happy with the 2 toys and the fire effects, but the little drone looking thing just
Mm-hmm.
it's a plus.
Well, and what's the price tag on this?
45.
45, which
Yeah.
so
We have,
$5 cheaper than it would have been if they were
Well,
separate.
Yeah, so
you
they're
know.
25 each.
Yeah.
We do have a couple more in stock, and we do have more on.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
a
we got
bunch
more
on
coming?
order. We have a
They've
bunch on
been
order.
selling really well too.
Yeah, almost instantly.
I'm not a person with a lot of love for Contra. Like I just didn't play it
Mhm.
when I was a kid, and as an adult, I find it frustrating. So.
Well, I
So
just-
you can come to the store Tuesday through Friday and have a talk with Anderson over here.
maybe have a round or 2 of Contra with them.
yeah.
Help them enjoy it. Anything that stops people and makes them grab it and say, "Hey, man, I remember this," or "I love this," I'm always a big fan of. I'm all for it. And this is like, I can't tell you how many people have stopped, picked it up, and look at it, and
Mm-hmm.
like the jaws drop.
Probably thinking it's the game, sitting there or something.
It's a really big box for a video game.
You can come in, push Andy's buttons, and get 30 extra lives.
Right,
With
push
the
my
cheat
buttons.
code. Above, down, down,
Push
left,
your
right,
button
left,
there.
right.
I'll push Andy's buttons all day. Get him angry. So there's one last one.
What's this goat toy?
This goat toy is the greatest of all time, dude. That's what it is. Greatest Soundwave of all time. It's Year the Goat Soundwave. I like them. I like them a lot. It's just these clear toys terrify me because I have these hands that'll destroy things so easily.
These hands.
These hands. These cursed hands. I just feel like if I start messing with them, he'll break on me.
Yeah.
It makes me feel a lot better when you take toys out and display them in the case.
No, I like them a lot. And what I've seen people do is because this is the more inexpensive version as opposed
Turn
to.
around, let me see.
Yeah.
Show the box on the back.
It's the more inexpensive version because it's still a masterpiece, but it costs less than the actual like full colored on version. So I've seen people buy this one and make customs out of it, and they've actually done a really good custom of him, just looking like the cartoon versions. I've seen a few of them on eBay, and it's always this one as the base body. But it's a good way to get him. Definitely a fan of the color scheme. Hell, I wish they would have made the Linkin Park one this size. But they never.
Linkin Park.
Yeah, they made a Linkin Park version.
Like the band?
Yeah. I know what I said.
Well, we had the conversation. You said it was Year of the Goat, and I was
I like
isn't
the
that
Kitty
like a
Cat
Slipknot
version.
album or something? And then now there's a Linkin Park one.
there's a
The
Linkin Park one.
metallic
It's
one's
gold.
pretty extreme too.
It's
I don't know if you're joking.
No, I'm being 100% serious. He's joking. But there is a
I don't
Linkin
know
Park
what's going on.
sound relay. So yeah, that one's cool, but he wasn't the scale. So I'm glad that they at least made this one masterpiece and still
Well, what
it
about
didn't blow up in price.
I'm just really interested. What made the Linkin Park toy the
Well-
Linkin Park themed?
Every time they make a movie, Linkin Park would do the albums.
I got you.
And he did that for like they did that like 3 times in a row. I don't know if they did it for Dark of the Moon, or the Age of Extinction, but they did it for the first 3. And I guess they just have such a good like.
So I mean, what it looked like?
Friendship.
Though? I mean, do you know? I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
it's gold and black. Mainly, it's just Soundwave, just all gold.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll show you
So
images
it's
later.
kinda like the
Okay.
Power Ranger, black and gold.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
exclusive.
That's actually really cool.
Hmm.
I wish we had the.
They hang out together at Toys R Us.
But no, this guy's really cool, man. I definitely like that to throw in all the cassettes. You know, the extra accessories, and the Megatron gun is even repainted. So
We got
go ahead and
Andy.
check them out. We also got the Optimus too, but I didn't have the room for it on the table.
Hand solo.
You didn't have the heart to show it off. Yeah, I threw up some of these.
He threw up.
I threw them up. Blah, 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 blah.
Andy regurgitates toys.
Some of these
Awesome.
these vintage collection figures. These are modern toys, but they're made in the style of the vintage Star Wars action
Those
figures.
not these?
Those not.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
These much cheaper.
Oh, okay.
But these are actually a pretty hot commodity. Like as far as modern Star Wars, I would say these sell the fastest.
Oh yeah.
That's why I always tell people, like, you buy Star Wars, I'm like, 2009,
2008 and up.
2009 and up, I would definitely buy.
Yeah.
Or trade.
Now, I'm not much of a fan of 3 3/4 inch figures, but there are a lot of these that, you know, if I really wanted to start up a Star Wars collection, this is definitely the line I would want.
I have the
Like-
white Boba Fett from that line.
I
just
am a
can't
fan
bear to
of
get rid
3/4 inch, that's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
I can't bear myself to get rid of them.
Yeah.
It's just so cool.
I grew up with 5-inch figures, which is completely dead now, I think, except for Walking Dead toys.
McFarlane, let it die.
We got
Let it die, McFarlane.
4.75 inch.
McFarlane's like, I'm gonna make a 9-inch toy, and I think he actually is.
Mhm.
Dude,
I'm gonna make a crappy comic.
get with the times.
I'm gonna make a crappy comic that 90s kids will think is really cool, but it's actually really bad. But that, and then this actually is a newer toy. Like it just came out like probably a month ago, maybe, if that.
Yeah, if that.
But I picked one up,
If that.
and I really like it.
Wake up.
Dark Knight Returns is like, you know, I think that's everyone's favorite graphic
I
novel,
like that
honestly.
side art on it. It looks like he's like, why am I in
Yeah.
a suit?
I don't know. I don't know. I think
uncomfortable.
I think
He's
I
like,
like
what
the
did I
cool
eat
stuff
this
a
for?
lot better.
Oh, I mean, as far as an artist, yeah, I'm talking just
storyline.
straight up story. But I think, I mean, this is like a toy I never knew I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as it came out, I was like, I have to have that. It's so cool.
I thought you
Does
were
he
going
have
to
a
say, and I still
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And it comes with these Doomsday Build-A-Figure pieces. I'm not much of a DC guy, but I actually might end up buying this whole set to make that Doomsday. That's really cool. But yeah, that guy's here, so you should come by.
Cool.
Also, I love the 2004 Thomas Jane Punisher film. A lot of people hate it, but I love it. We have this Punisher figure. It's actually meant to be like first appearance Punisher, but they gave it a head sculpt that looks like Thomas Jane, which
Let me see it. Right.
that's kind of weird.
What, does he have the? No, he doesn't have the white go-go boots.
Mm-mm. Yeah, kind of weird.
Like,
Yeah. But you know, and again, I'll hark back to the days of Toy Biz Marvel Legends, where you got a comic book, a display stand, and all kinds of accessories for the low price of like. Back then, they were like $8.
Oh, and you couldn't return them either
super
for a
cheap.
different Build-A-Figure piece.
Exactly. Yeah.
Once you bought it,
Which-
you bought it.
please take
Sound off in the comments. Is that a problem in your town? Like what we're talking about is people will go to your Walmart, your Targets, buy a complete wave of Marvel Legends, take them home, take the Build-A-Figure piece out, put something else in the hole
That's
there,
a Ninja Turtle.
and then return it. And the doofus working the counter doesn't realize it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's also policy at Walmart's too. They have to take it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's what I've heard. There's so many.
And if you're the person doing it, is it worth going to jail for 5 to 10 years?
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Are you happy?
You're
5
probably
to
the same
10
person
years,
that goes
huh?
and eats at CC's, orders a water, and gets Sprite. You can go to jail for that too. That is theft.
Sean's like, I know the
don't
law.
do it.
All for sugar and Build-A-Figure pieces.
Oh yeah, I'm ripped. I'm jacked.
Also, I put up here more 90s weird toys, but this is a Silver Surfer had a really limited run of a cartoon, like in the early 2000s.
I blame the CGI Galactus.
What was this,
The
97?
cartoon would have done well if it wasn't for that crappy CGI Galactus.
But they're just like Silver Surfer is one of those weird, kind of psychedelic characters.
Yeah, man.
And the artwork
Alright.
and the sculpt on these figures really captures that. I feel. This Thanos, you can see that, is awesome. Like if they blew this figure up and made him like 7-inch scale, I definitely want one. And also we get Drax in his actual original comic book appearance,
What he actually
with a
looked
purple
like.
cape and purple and bright green.
Drax does not look like Dave Bautista.
He does not look like Dave Bautista.
Contrary to popular belief.
Then also Adam Warlock, we got one of him
Who?
as well. Adam Warlock.
That the Cocoon guy from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Oh, he was in the Cocoon.
Yeah.
And he's like, stop
And
it.
then finally, for me, since I like big guys.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, baby?
That thing's got some weight to it.
It is. It's a heavy toy. I actually have one of these in my collection. For the longest time, the only Batman line I would collect was the Arkham video game line. But this dude is really, really cool. The face comes off, and then there's like a little Joker head
Yes,
underneath
yes.
it. He's got all these interchangeable parts, and it weighs at least
So-
10 pounds, I would say.
And enlighten me, because I haven't played the video game, and I will when it gets re-released on PS4, but is the ice what you used to weaken him, or is he just
Yes.
always on the ice?
When you come
Okay.
when you first when you play Arkham City, there is an ice gun you can get,
Leave it on the table.
and it's sorry, and it's basically the premise of it is like you get it to cross like rivers underground. You know,
Makes
you freeze
sense.
apart, you
Make
jump over.
ice pops, ice cream cones.
Well, then you fight Clayface at the end of it, and you have a sword, like Ra's al Ghul's sword is stuck in his back,
Ah,
and it's
that
actually
weapon.
on the toy too.
Okay.
And Batman pulls it out, and he's like he's like basically just cutting pieces of Clayface off, but he keeps regenerating, and then he starts freezing him and breaking pieces of him.
Nice.
Awesome game. Like that game's got one of the coolest big like boss battles. Like that one's great. There's a Solomon Grundy boss battle.
Yeah, there's a big,
Really,
there's
really
that big
fun.
Solomon Grundy toy, and like big piece of his chest comes out.
Yeah. And Ra's al Ghul's got a great one where you kind of like go to like an alternate dimension to fight him. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've played it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm gonna, like I said, it's coming out again, so I'll be picking it up.
Mhm.
Just didn't know.
Although they postponed. I don't know if you heard that. That's
Did they?
indefinitely. Like they didn't put a new release date on it.
Aww.
Because apparently they just, as opposed to just doing a straight port, they wanted
Yeah.
to completely rebuild the engine,
Yeah.
and it's not working like they thought it would, I guess.
Ah, that stinks, man.
So.
Well, as long as they come out with it anyway. In the meantime, I'll be playing King of Fighters and then Tekken 7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What video games you can play, Sean?
I just
Sounds
got
like Tetris to
Hungry
watch.
Hippos for my 3-year-old.
Nice.
And, there's something about counting chickens game, so we're gonna work on his math skills. So
Ooh.
kicking it old school pre-games.
So you can run DVT. one
Speaking
day.
of chickens, you see Dolph Ziggler beat up that that chicken,
Yeah.
that chicken miss.
Yeah, if any wrestling fans watch this show, it was a pretty big weekend.
Yeah.
SummerSlam and
Indeed it
NXT.
Yeah,
was.
y'all hung out together watching.
We watched a little NXT
You
together.
like some chicken wings or?
No,
we had green tea frappuccinos and
yeah,
an iced coffee.
we did.
Oh.
Because we're millennials, and that's what millennials do.
Nah, Sean was gonna give me one of those, but I didn't tell him what the name of it was, and I sent him a picture instead, and they gave him strawberry.
He said blended frappuccino, and that was the day it was
Blended
like
cream, I
flooding.
think.
It was like raining,
yeah.
and he like wanted this other deal, and like I'm like, okay, it's covered. I'm not gonna get wet. This side of my body was all
Sean looked
wet
like
from the rain.
Sean looked like a
I'm
wet
like a blended
toothpaste.
cream frappuccino. They're like, what? They put like strawberry something on the screen. I'm like, that's fun. He's gonna get whatever.
It was good nonetheless.
I don't
And
care.
I'm like-
Beggars can't be choosers.
He's getting the same spicy sandwich I'm getting too. Just
Chorizo.
Just fill a cup with water. He'll drink it.
Charge me $8.
Sean just throws some money and leaves.
No, there's an app for that. You just can't.
Oh.
Ooh, there's an app.
So your phone gets wet too.
You don't
You're like,
have to
hurry
do it
up and
anymore."
scan it.
You fancy.
Well, would you gentlemen fancy playing a game?
Sure.
We can try this out.
Contra?
Sound off in the comments. We're then doing a new segment here. We're gonna do 20 questions.
Tell us if you hate
Where Sean and Henry and potentially Rob, if he's ever on
If
the
he
show.
ever shows up again.
I was born in the 80s, and they're a little bit later than me, so he's gonna pick a toy from when he was. a kid,
Hey,
so-
I'm picking middle ground, something that you both should know. Like,
Oh.
I'm taking it easy on you for the first one.
Oh.
So,
Is it plastic?
so
What's
they'll
it
have 20
smell like?
questions to try and guess this action figure. Yeah, and here we go. And then you guys can discuss between yourselves if you want to, or you can do like Sean Gag that does.
All we
one
know
for
it's gonna
you.
be a big guy. It's gonna be
Whoa.
plastic. It's Is it a superhero?
It is not.
Oh, I said a super villain.
I would classify him as having nothing super about him.
That ain't count as a question because superhero and villain.
Is he a bad guy?
He is a villain. Yes.
Shredder?
Okay. Oh, rule. The last question you have to ask has to be: is it blank toy?
Is it a Ninja Turtle?
It is not a Ninja Turtle.
Is it the Shredder?
What year did it come out?
Well, you have to ask. I can only answer like yes or no. So you could be like, did it come out
Well,
before?
answer my
Did it come
question. What year did it come out? No.
Would it classify as
This
a
is
90s
a-
toy?
Yes, it would.
Yes, it would. There's
Right,
nothing super about him.
10 years.
There's nothing super about him, and he came out in the 90s. Man, what is it?
Is it Toy Biz?
It is not.
Mattel?
Nope.
Hasbro.
Nope.
Oh. Playmates.
Well, okay. Hang on here. Kenner and Hasbro are kind
There
of the same
are
thing,
no
right?
other
Yeah.
toy lines,
Okay.
Andy.
Okay, technically it's
Yes.
Hasbro, but Hasbro's famous logo does not appear on the toy.
Is this a toy that you made yourself?
No, it is not.
So it's a
I'm not gonna count that one.
Hasbro
You just
90s.
scratch off the
The
little.
logo didn't come out. I don't know this one.
It's a
Well,
bad
just to
guy.
clarify, because it's a
Mhm.
Kenner toy.
Oh,
It's a Kenner toy.
it's the penguin.
It's not the penguin.
Damn.
And I'm not gonna count that
So,
either.
so you said it's not Batman.
No Batman.
There's nothing super about him. It's Lex Luthor.
Stop asking me if it's this one guy. You're like shooting yourself in the foot.
So it's a bad guy. It's Hasbro, but it's not Hasbro.
It's
And
Kenner.
it's a bad guy.
It says Kenner on the box.
Dude, this is your realm. This is a
It's a 90s Star Wars guy, but I don't know which one.
Star Wars character.
It is a Star Wars character.
Told you.
Is it a Sith?
It is not a Sith Lord.
Oh.
You get 10 questions left.
I think it's Admiral Akbar.
It's a bad guy.
Admiral Akbar
He's
is
a
good
secret.
guy.
He's a fish man. He's the devil.
So, is it from Expanded Universe?
It is not.
Oh, he's keeping it easy. It's Greedo.
You gonna ask some questions or just?
Is he green?
He is not. No.
He's not green, so that rules out Jabba and Greedo. Let's see, who is left? It's probably Salacious Crumb.
Is it between?
He didn't have a single release.
So if it's Star Wars, it's only 5 years.
Is he an alien?
Technically, but he doesn't.
Okay, now you're just messing with. Technically, it's Hasbro and Kenner, but not. Technically,
Hey, I
it
threw
could
that out
be
there
a
because
space guy.
Hasbro and Kenner can be confused. I just
can.
straight up said.
Is it
hey,
Arco
it's
the
Kenner.
Other World? I'm joking. We actually sold those this Saturday.
He's an alien, but you wouldn't think that from looking at him.
Ah. That one's a hard one.
He's portrayed by a human being. How's that?
Okay.
But he's not from Earth, which technically makes him an alien.
You go ahead and just pop off the last 5. I'm
You
losing
got
interest
7.
on 90s Star
He has
Wars.
7. I can't believe you're not getting this.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of Star Wars guys.
Yeah, there's only
and
like
it's
about-
always-
Right.
You know it's a villain.
Uh-huh.
You know it's not a Sith Lord.
Uh-huh.
You know he looks like a human being.
Uh-huh. Is it Hux? Not Hux.
And
What the hell
is it a video game character?
No, it's in.
Is it in
the
the
It's in the movies.
1977 Star Wars?
No, he's not in the first movie.
Huh.
Is he in Empire Strikes
Yes,
Back?
he is.
Is it Boss?
It's 5. It is not Boss.
It's
He's
Dengar.
human. He looks like a human. So I'm not gonna count that one. since
Does he wear bandages around his head?
He does not wear bandages around.
It's
his
not
head.
Dengar.
Well, he might actually. We can't see his actual head. So
Is it Boba Fett?
It's Boba Fett now.
I would never know.
Do we want to clarify which Boba Fett action figure this is? You got 4 questions.
I want to
Let's see
clarify
how
a
close.
foot up your.
It's, you know, it's 90s. It's Boba Fett.
Well, if you said it
Green
was
card, Power of the Force 2.
It is that.
Muscled up
freeze
one.
frame.
It is. There you go.
Freeze frame.
The toy was the 1997 Kenner Power of the Force 2 freeze frame Boba Fett.
Available at
action figure.
DallasFinchToys.com.
Yes, it is. For pretty fair price.
All right, I got one. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Double telescoping Luke Jawa vinyl
Okay.
cake Jabba the Hutt playset
No.
with Rancor.
Yeah, you have the
I already
date
got
and
it.
everything?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know exactly what it is.
Is this something we're going to actually be able to guess?
Yes.
Okay.
That's one.
Is it expensive?
Yes.
Did this action figure come out before 1980?
No.
Okay. Did this toy come out before 1990?
Yes.
Okay, so it's between it's an 80s figure. Is this from Star Wars?
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta let him answer. So you
sorry.
said you play this all the time with your wife.
I do.
Is it a tri-logo?
It can be, yes.
What's that?
That's got the 3 logos.
That's
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna count it as a question.
What? Is he? Did he come out in Empire Strikes Back?
No.
Okay, so it's a Return
Is
of
it
the Jedi.
is it a villain? The character?
No.
Is it new? Is it alien?
Yes.
It's an Ewok. Which one is it?
Is it an Ewok?
No.
Oh,
So it wasn't a villain, right?
it's not a bad guy, but he is an alien.
But he kind of hesitated, so I'm gonna say it's kind of a neutral character who's just probably just a
It's
background
not
guy.
an Ewok. Is it a Wookiee?
He
Is it a
follows-
Wookiee?
No.
Oh.
Is it a does it appear human?
No.
So it's Return of the Jedi. It doesn't appear human. Isn't a bad guy.
And it's expensive.
And it's expensive.
Is
Squid
it a
head.
Jawa?
No. No.
Oh.
It's expensive. Is it a droid?
No.
Is it Bib Fortuna?
No. Man, I gotta start giving y'all homework to take home at the toy store.
How many we got left?
4.
What?
No.
There's no way we
21
went through
questions.
16.
It's called
I've been
21
counting.
questions. We got
I
5.
blame you.
Fine. I'll give you one more. You got 5.
Think, Andy. Think.
But when you shoot off as a Ewok squid head.
So it's not a bad guy, so it's a good guy. Doesn't look like a human.
And then, yeah, it's definitely an alien.
Does he? Is it a male character, or can you tell if it's a male character?
Probably so, yeah.
Right. So okay.
Did you already ask if it was expensive?
Yeah.
Yes,
He
it's
said 1,000 times. It's
And it
expensive.
can be on a tri-logo.
I can't be on trial. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Jeez, oh jeez. So many pricey Star Wars toys. Man, it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't.
What
I just
is
keep coming back to Nintendo.
Ex-
Me too.
expensive toys? You said it was a tri-logo.
Mhm.
What's another question you could ask?
Does he have a coin? No, that'd be part
You
of the
can
Force.
have a coin, yes.
Damn. Can't be EVD9 because that's a bad guy.
My estimate was droids too.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
And it doesn't appear human, so it's some kind of alien. I can't remember anything.
We did.
Alright. We got 3 questions left, it looks like.
Let's make them count. Just don't know what to ask. Seems like we've asked everything.
If you know what it is, comment below.
Yeah, if you're smarter than us, which there's a good chance you are.
Should we ask if it's a rebel? Or that would count as being a good guy anyway.
Well, he never said it was good, he just said it wasn't evil.
Are they a rebel? Huh.
So they're
that's a
just
mutual.
there. They're a background character.
Wow. Yeah, that's...
Say,
Which one of them could be worth that much?
is it Ram Man, maybe? What's his actual name? Is it
Hammerhead?
That was in...
Hammerhead.
No.
That's from first movie.
Yeah,
That's
that's why I
Ram
say
Man is
Snag.
from
That's
He-Man.
why I say Snaggletooth either. Oh man.
So it's, you said it was Jedi, right? You said it was from Jedi.
And it can be on Trilogo card.
And it could be on trial.
And expensive.
Inexpensive.
And an alien.
Mm.
Background character.
Well, which one's the really expensive one? I thought I named him. I thought I had named him.
Man.
There's one alien that's like.
If
really,
y'all want to talk vintage Star Wars when y'all come in the store, please talk to me.
Is it a-
Not
Yeah.
these two guys.
is it a man?
Nope.
Damn. There's one alien that's like really expensive, and
Yeah,
we
it
always
goes
need
for over 10 grand.
we always need his freaking weapon too. God, over 10 grand.
I'm trying to just
In
run.
good condition.
I'm running through
Condition.
Jedi in my head. Trying to
That's a long
If
movie.
you're
to
thinking the
run.
movie, he was only in the movie for 2 seconds.
Well, so was everyone else.
Well,
that
no,
made a
I'm just trying to think of the scenes that he could have popped up in.
Well, if you blinked, you missed them.
Should we just go for broke and just?
Come on, man, I gotta upload this video.
Oh, is he on that?
Oh, he's gonna be covered up.
Oh, dang.
But
I don't know.
Man, I think you have the beat on this one, man.
you got one more.
There's no way, man. I'm gonna be able to get this. Background character, not a droid, not a good guy,
He's not a bad guy.
not a bad guy.
He's a neutral
There's
character.
an alien.
17.
See, I just can't. I know who it is. I just can't think of the name.
What does he
What's
look
he
like?
look like? Yeah.
I'm spacing out, man.
He doesn't know.
I know.
He does not want to look dumb. I have no idea.
Yeah, we're gonna have to say something, man. I gotta upload this video. We gotta open the store in 3
neutral
minutes.
character.
I give.
Yeah. I tap
Yak
out.
face.
Yak face.
Ah!
I was
I told you we always need because the staff. Who else has the staff?
Brada and Nikto.
Freaking Joe Camel, man.
I was gonna say Joe Camel too.
Well, I tip my hat to the two of you gentlemen. You guessed mine.
Thank you.
Sean beat us.
There's gonna be extra homework tonight.
Now we have homework. Yeah.
I knew it, man. Like I said, we always needed staff.
So if you knew what it was, kudos to you.
Yeah. Good
That
job.
2-second character.
Good job, internet.
That's right.
If you won, but that was fun. Well, let us know. Was that enjoyable to watch? I had fun doing it. So
I did not.
Let us know how we can improve our podcast on the comments.
But,
What do you like Andy to talk about next time? Any topics?
Yeah, that's something you guys don't do. You don't tell us what you want us to talk about.
Mhm.
You need to.
and if this takes off, or if you guys enjoyed the 20 questions thing, maybe we can set up an email to where you guys can email us suggestions for figures and stuff. That'd be fun.
Hey.
You know, and then we can be like, Bobby Moynihan from Denver,
Moynihan.
Colorado.
From
Love that
Moynihan,
guy.
Colorado.
I love that guy.
Population.
He wanted us to guess Evil Dead action figures and stuff. So that'd be fun. I guess when we wrap it up, John, would you like to tell people where they can find us?
Where can they find
Yeah, be
us?
sure to follow us on YouTube, subscribe to us. Please comment. We actually do read the comments. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter. Check out our website, DallasVintageToys.com. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6. Our address is 120524 Skate Drive, Dallas, Texas, 75243. We buy toys. And we also trade. And occasionally sell them. Any toys you want them to bring in, Henry?
Still waiting on some more 3/3/4 G.I. Joes and Star Wars.
We got some in.
Modern
bring
in.
more.
I definitely wouldn't mind loose. We got in a bunch of card ones, but I also would like some loose.
Any loose complete figures, bring them on in.
Yes, sir.